Hey everybody, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I think we'll go to Shadow Quarters first, because it looks like the main quest is in Atrium. I'm not sure why it says Tattered Spirit is also in the dock. Many of the systems on the Rogue Trader's ship have suffered damage in the battle with the cultists. The wounded ship's spirit yearns to reach the only port in the sector. Yeah, so we're here. We have to wait for the completion, and we also have to visit the Leash of Footfall. While waiting for the ship to be ready to get underway again, the Rogue Trader is free to visit the local administration. Liz Tokara is waiting in his residence, which says it's in Atrium, Furibundus Liz's palace. So yeah, I'm not sure why it says it's here. Oh, I guess maybe because of the ship? The ship has to be repaired, right? So yeah. Yeah, we'll go to Shadow Quarters first, because this looks like a side area, and I want to be done with that first. Okay, we have workers, citizens, activate the elevator, logic 75%. Oh, is this the thing that the guy in the prison told us about? Oh.
I hear strange
What?
breathing, full of poison and disease, masquerading as prayer.
Wait, so... Oh, this is down there. Oh, so we have to... Huh. I guess maybe we go around. Okay, I guess let's go clockwise. And we'll go from there. What is this? Oh, it's these things again. Report sedition. I remember the guy from the prison told us about a statue or something. Or we can find a friend of his and tell her that he sent us or something. Oh. Are these enemies? Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? We're almost refueled here. We'll show you how it's done. Okay. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much a cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Wait, what guy? Oh, this one. Okay, so... Are we throwing down here? I think so. Cinder. Anver Firestarter. Whoa, 300 HP? This guy has almost as much HP as Aurora, right? Didn't he have like 400 or something? 45% armor, dodge. Damn. Thunderhammer. Maces and hammers have a special attack that pushes enemies away. Okay. Charge, Frenzy. This creature receives bonus movement points and an additional attack per turn. Wait, it says 0 though. Horde of Thugs. That's normal. Combat Master as always, yep. Love the pain. Each time this creature suffers damage, its toughness increases? Pack mentality. Creature's armor is increased for each adjacent ally. Oh no. Berserker. When its wounds drop below 50%, this creature gains bonus movement points and an additional attack per turn. That's crazy stuff. Okay. Firestarter. He just has a flamer. That's pretty normal. Okay. 3 guys. Are there more? Oh yeah, there are more. Arsonists and specialists. Weapons. Stun grenade. Okay, so we don't want to be stacked up. Incendiary concoction and a shotgun. Okay, so definitely spread out. We have thugs. Yeah, what if we stay back here? Let them come to us, right? So we'll go over here. And then maybe start a fight with Marays? Question mark. Maybe we'll put Kibela over there? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let me do this. Okay. Look at that. Here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of people. I mean, doesn't seem too bad. Maraise. Wait, who plays first here? Cassia, Absalom, Pascal. So all the grand strategists. Kibela, Idira, and Maraise is almost last. Okay. Okay. So Kibela will probably put here. Maybe over here or over here. Idira. We won't really attack with her right away. I don't think they can reach us over here. At least not the first turn. So maybe we just put them here. Absalom. Cassia. Yeah, we'll do something like that. I don't know. Okay. So... Oh, we have this stuff as well. Frontline. Marks an area of 4x4 cells on the battlefield, the front line. All allies in the front line gain 15% bonus to armor, and enemies suffer 70% more damage from any source. Wait, what is this based on? Int bonus for the armor? Fellowship. Oh, sick. 4x4. And it has unlimited range? 5x2 cells on the battlefield, the backline. Cover efficiency and dodge reduction. Huh. The rear. We gain damage, over penetration and crit chance. What is it based on? The damage? Oh, it's int? Okay, that sucks actually. Also, the crit chance is based on fellowship. That's interesting though. And this is percentage, right? So it's huge. Okay, so how do we place this? Let's see. When does he get to play? Cinder. Oh, he's gonna play like right away. And he has 8 movement points. Okay. And we won't really get a chance to reposition this, right? So... because all of them play first. So 8 movement points, and he's only melee, right? Yeah. So, like, 1.5, 2, 3, 5, I wanna say? 6, 7, 8. So I guess we'll do this maybe? Oh, we don't have line of sight. Yeah, let me go here. We'll do this. Because he's probably gonna end up in there, right? And then this... cover efficiency and dodge reduction. This one... oh, we can rotate it as well. Oh. Wait, so what if we do this? What if we put it here? And then this thing... we can also rotate. And put this one here. Or here, maybe. Right? Or here. I don't know, something like that. So we go here to attack, and then we back, and then we go back here if we want to get more cover efficiency or whatever. But we have to move Cassia from there. That's very risky to be there. We'll do voice of command on Mrayse, probably. Can we debuff him? Not quite. I can't reach him. It's okay. Can probably do it next turn. Can we do anything here? I'm just gonna do this regardless, just to get the... oh, we have this thing as well. Master Tactician empowers their next attack to deal 4% additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. and loses half of their stacks of tactical advantage. Okay, so I think we get those every time someone gets resolve. So we'll just do Word of the Emperor here. And then we'll chill. Because we can't really reach anyone here, can we? No. Yeah, we'll chill here. Move Cassia back, probably. I think should be okay here. Absalom, I mean, same thing, right? Yeah, so Mrayse gets... Yeah, so Mrayse is getting stacks there. Air of Authority is good. I guess we'll do this again. Oh, we can't do it again. Never mind. Well, I guess we do Voice of Command on... do we? No, I think we'll sail. Just do Seal of the Emperor. Okay, Pascal, give everyone dodge, as always. Joint analysis for sure. Can we buff this guy? Or debuff him? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just move back probably. Just so they can see us.
Out of my way.
Oh, dude, he... What?
Get to it.
He went and stood outside the zone? Oh my god. Well, that's kind of annoying. Do we sacrifice Kibela? Do we ever do that? To get the debuff going? I feel like not really, because if we do that... if we put her in there, then Cassia can't do Little Esther, right? So... maybe we chill with her. We'll probably do this, but I think we'll chill. Does this last until the end of the turn? No. No. Okay, yeah, we'll chill. Convictions. One of your conviction branches has reached rank 2 adherent. Wait, what? Oh,
Let's
what?
get to it.
They can damage Kibela there?
Here we go.
Dude, look how everyone is standing just outside of the zone. What is that BS? What? Okay, give Mrayse dodge, I guess. We don't want him to die, like, ever. Give him the willpower and stuff. Debuff here. And do also sensory deprivation, maybe? Yep. Okay, so what happens now? Cassia goes again. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's make
Oh, actually,
it
no. I
quick.
should have moved here, right?
Hold on.
It's okay. Dude, everyone is stacked up there. That's gonna be so good for us. That's gonna be so good for us. If only we had the
Out of my
zone.
way.
But literally everyone is standing 1 square away from it. Ugh. That's so annoying. So we have 13 stacks of tactical advantage. Maybe we use it? Let me do this first. Okay. So we'll go here. Make sure we have vision. And how do we do this? Who do we target? Probably him. And just Firestorm. Yeah. So we'll do this. Look at this. We'll do this. Oh. Okay. That's fine. We'll do run and gun. 13 stacks, huh? So it's like 4 times 13. That's crazy damage increase, right? Let's see. And we only lose half of the stacks. So now... this one should destroy them. 46 to 67. Really? Really? Oh wait, I should have moved here, right? I should have moved there. That was a mistake. If I move here... who's gonna go next? The Thug? We don't care about him. Don't care about him. Don't care about him. And then Cassia will play. And then we'll probably have Heroic Act, right? So I think I'll go here. I'm gonna risk it. So... Wait, it's still 46 to 67? Why? What? Wait, it did more than that, no? Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure it did more than that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. I don't think anyone can do anything to us here. Like, these guys are too far away. Maybe they can do some burst thing, but I think we're okay.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Okay, yeah, perfect. So that's fine. This is the damage zone. Yeah. Let's do this first. Okay. Oh, we have 24 stacks, by the way. Look at that. I mean, we're definitely using it, right? Yeah, we'll use it for sure. Look at this. 83 to 124, by the way. What? Oh my god, this is so broken. Jesus. We're back to full momentum. That is insane. Wait, so this doesn't stack, right? Yeah, I don't think it stacks. That is nuts. Yeah, we can do this for free because of the officer ability. We won't do that. Wait, actually, don't we get a new heroic act with everyone? Do we have to learn it first? Oh yeah. Yep. We have to learn it first. We need 3 more levels. That's fine. Okay, so Cinder. Oh, we can't see her? Wait, really? We can't see her? We don't want to go there. Wait, so we have to go here? Oh, that's kind of annoying actually. We lose the damage bonus. I mean, do we lose anything? Like, the damage seems the same, doesn't it? Also, this guy seems immune to fire. Does it say that anywhere? Armor. Love the pain, fresh injury. Wait, it doesn't say he's immune, but he doesn't really burn. Huh, that's weird. Wait, we can do Firestorm? Oh, I guess we can do Firestorm because he can't burn, so we can be here, I think. Yeah. Look at that, the damage is still the same though. Right? Doesn't change. Yeah, so he's dead. He's giga dead. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. That's fine. And then we can do... Well, probably can do it again, but... I don't think we can reach those. Can we? Nah, we can't. Well, more resolve, I guess, for no reason. We have 40 stacks. Oh, that's crazy stuff. Empowers their next attack, so we can just do this now, probably. And we're just gonna tail. Yeah, we'll just tail. We'll just tail. There is fire here, so we can't really do much. Kibella can probably, like, move out. And then heal herself. Also, the burn doesn't go away with the medikit. But we don't have any injuries now, so that's good. Yeah, let's just wait. Just wait.
Here we go.
Okay, the fire is gone. That's perfect. We can go over here, probably. 87 to 135. Uh-huh. 126. Uh-huh. What about you in the back? You want some? Oh, he actually doesn't take as much damage. That's interesting.
Let's make it quick.
Oh no, he might actually hit us. Don't do it. Okay. Do this. Damn, we destroyed them. We destroyed them, you guys. So what do we get out of this? Let's see. On the hammer. Are we actually gonna use this? I don't think so. Anver's note left from Cinder's crew. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure some gawker doesn't see where you're going. And a stun grenade. Oh, I wonder what would happen if the guy actually got to use this. Would he not have it anymore for us to loot? A note found on the body of Cinder, an Anver's leader. Mentioned a location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Amasecus. The turn-off is visible from the bar's entrance. Okay. Adeptus Amasecus is what, a bar or something? Because Amasec is a drink, no? Alcohol? So how much XP was that? 297, not bad. Oh, what? We need like 1500 to level up. That is a lot. That is a lot. Oh. The huge walls that rise above the chaotic buildings of Footfall are strikingly different from the small houses and squalid huts sitting huddled under the soaring arches. I mean, yeah, you would imagine. Okay, sure. So can we loot the guy that was burned to a crisp? Nah, I don't see him anywhere. Can we go down there? Oh, we can use the ladder, there you go. Wait, before we do that, have to go here, right? Any checks? Oh, we can't go this way. We have to go around, it seems. Nothing? Wait, didn't we see some goods earlier? Oh, I think I looted them though, right? Tech use. Oh, come on. Okay. What is this? Clear the rubble. Athletic 60. Oh no, please don't get a debuff. Okay, hell yeah. Grenadier's gloves. Using grenades costs -1 AP for the wearer. Enemies suffer +2 additional damage from the wearer's grenades. Dude, that's sick. I was actually playing Grenadier build with an alchemist in Pathfinder. And it's like so much fun. And so much damage. Maybe we can do something like that here as well. A well-worn poster with a call to serve the Imperium. Huh, we can go up there as well somehow. If we drop down here maybe? Or no, this way. This is kinda complex actually. This thing again. Okay, there is something here. From behind the closed doors, you hear the humming of primitive washing machines and the voices of laundry workers singing simple songs. Okay. You can actually hear them. Wastewater unsafe for drinking even after purification and now being used for laundering. Damn, that's a lot of people, dude. Right then, what do we have here? Double rations for you and for your husband. I thought your husband kicked the bucket? Jesus. Herald? 2 rations for me and my husband. Here's the stamp, the signature, it's all in order. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's an icon here. Wait, let me go back to the previous place and see if we can get to that place we saw earlier. Wait, how do we do this? Is this... Oh, this puts us back here. Okay. Wait, so how do we get here? Or... Yeah, how do we get there? So where are they going? This way? Okay, they can't go there. So... How do we get there? I mean, there's a ladder here. But then... Huh? How do we get there? This way... We can't get this way either. Can we clear the rubble here, maybe? And pass? Like, that's the only way I see, I think. No? Wow, we can get so close, but we can't actually go there. And there is a guy there. There is a ladder and stuff. Maybe this is for a quest later or something. Yeah. Who knows? There's loot here. Heralds. Whoa. Exterminator. Extermination Brigade Sergeant. You better be careful around these parts. You never know when some foul stuff's going to come bursting out of a pipe. It happens more often than you think. Your Lordship, what an honor. The whole of Footfall is talking about the new head of House von Valancius. Foreman of Footfall Utility Crew 3, at your service. What are you doing? Just burning rats, and some trash, and some parasites of other sorts. The district is under quarantine, you see. It got hit by something nasty, a disease. Or maybe it wasn't a disease, just some bugs and worms that crawled out of some ship or other. Wait, is it our ship? It is a bit odd that it happened here and not at the docks, I'll grant you. Things like that usually start there. They even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms. But I guess something slipped through. 2 families in that block way over there snuffed it. And the Lees wasted no time getting the district surrounded so that nobody could leave. So you don't know exactly what happened in the district? Disease, bugs or something else? 1,000 apologies, your lordship, but no, we don't. And we'd rather not find out. Who in their right mind would want to get closer to whatever it is? We've contained the foulness, and that's good enough if you ask me. How exactly did the victims die? Who knows? They found them in their hovels already dead. Blue sores on their bodies, and they stunk something awful, which is why the lot that found them didn't even risk looting the corpses. Good on them, I guess. Doesn't mean we let them out, of course. Something blue? Blue sores? Maybe like... Maybe like chaos or something? What measures have been taken to deal with the problem? You are looting at them. We stand here, burn the foulness, and we've got people standing guard so that no one escapes. Put some mines down, a whole load of them, for the same reasons. The water, the sewers, all blocked off to stop any communications getting out. The air is open, I suppose, but the foulness doesn't seem to be airborne. There haven't been any strange deaths outside the district. Are the people trapped in the quarantine zone being provided with aid of any kind? Of course not. I mean, I heard Reverend Hieronymus has been praying for their souls, which sounded more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. That's the most I can hope for. I wish to enter the quarantine zone? Your lordship, have mercy. I can't say no to you, but the danger is just as real to you as it is to the whole station. We'll clear a way for you, but it will take time. A lot of time. It won't be easy to break down the barricades and disarm the mines. He gives you a long look, likely hoping that you will reconsider. But after receiving no reaction, he gives the order to his assistants. Okay, so using his status as a rogue trader, the Lord Captain has secured entry to the quarantine zone. However, he must wait for the station crew to remove the barriers and deactivate the mines. There are still people inside the quarantine zone and no one is prepared to help them. Okay. What's the quest called? Where the shadows are deepest of all. Huh. This thing again. The small nook in the stone is empty, apart from dust and a few scraps of paper. There is evidence that the cache once had a small door covering it and a locking mechanism. Okay, I don't know how that helps us. Is this? No. Wait, so where is the entrance that he's talking about? To the quarantine zone? Like they're burning, but... Oh, he means this place? Yeah, probably. Huh. How do we get... Wait. Oh, we can go up here. Where is the loot? Is it here? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's just a leaflet, probably. Shut your gob, don't you see? The new rock trader is watching here. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how to get there. Wait, is this back where we started? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, so we can't go there yet. I guess that's the quarantine zone. Yeah. Everyone is dead. Yeah. So they have to open this. But like, where is that? Is it... Oh, it's that thing? How do we get this? Let's see. We can go there. Oh, but it's not considered loot. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not sure where else to go here. Oh wait, can we go this way? Wait, what's over there? What is that? There's something else here? Oh, here. Oh yeah, we never went there. The indistinct hum of discontented voices hangs over the crowd. The street vendors seem to be lacking some essentials, and in their impotence the people do not hold back their angry exclamation and curses. Vagabond? He's just beating them? What is that symbol? Is that the Anver symbol or whatever? Okay, and this is the quarantine zone, right? Or no, the guard house or whatever. So let me see what this is. Over here. Adeptus Amasecus. Oh, this is the place. Under a layer of rust, scratches and ancient paint, the silhouettes of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly, in the past, this filthy sign was adorned with the proud name of the bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium, Adeptus Administratum. So, we have a quest for this, no? The note mentioned the location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Amasecus. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. What does that mean? What is a turnoff? Like there's nothing here. Right? Do we have to go in deeper maybe? Oh, so this is probably the bar, or... Worthless scum? Who do you think you are, louse? Maybe like this way? Before you is a compartment of a massive void ship adapted into a living space. From inside the building, the clinking of glasses and numerous voices can be heard. The turn-off. I don't know what that means. But I mean, this is the entrance, no? Citizen. What? The turn-off is visible from the bar's entrance. Maybe we have to go inside first. The Martyr's Endurance. Cool. Cowards die in shame.
Nice little spot. It's good to see folks enjoying themselves. Even the air in here feels nicer to breathe.
Is this the turn-off?
Establishment dedicated to unproductive and parasitical pursuits. A waste of station space.
Under the floor, concealed by the gloom, is an elaborate jumble of pipes, chains, and cables. I mean... Okay... Like, do we go this way? I have no idea, dude. There is loot there? Okay, let's go get that. That's a nice place. Let me see, let me see. Oh, we can't even go there. It's blocked off. Hello. What is that? Suspicious prowler? Looking for spectacle and entertainments of a humbler sort, your lordship? There is something for every taste on Footfall. Medicaid 91? Is it poisoned? Poorly washed plates plastered with remnants of unsightly food. Today's specials... Yeah, I can't read that, unfortunately. Servo Skull Anti-Gravitic Impeller. Logic. Oh, okay. The menu system of the Adeptus Almasecus looks eerily similar to the design of the... Dude. Internal scan of the fuel compartment. Someone has inserted new data into the void ship's cogitator left over from the ancient times. Awareness 95? There's so much stuff in this game, huh? It's so good, man. It's so good. Rita. Wait, I think we heard about her. Is that her? The one that was mentioned to us by the guy in the prison? Thug? Like, it has to be her, right? The woman looks to be in her 40s and she's surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Looking for something specific? You're buying? Or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Richa knows all kinds of folks. My boy will fetch you anything your heart desires. Oh, she's a vendor. Grandpa Buckval says hello. There you go. Richa's face breaks into a broad smile. That old rascal? I thought he'd croaked in the mines a long time ago. But old man Buckwell's still alive and kicking, you say? Yeah. You let the pirates leave Raikadiphilia alive. I don't know how they left, but me and him have been through a lot of interesting scrapes together, and oh, all the weird and wonderful things we've I guess he wants to say stolen, acquired. Backwater wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him a good turn, and because of that, Old Richa is going to give you a special discount. You have gained a 5 profit factor discount on items from Fellowship of the Void faction. Ha, cool! Who are these boys you work with? Richa lowers her booming, raspy voice. You heard about how the Clipper St. Cognatius got hit recently? The cargo was cleaned out, everything of value taken. Well, that was my boy's handiwork. We call ourselves Fellowship of the Void, an association of enterprising, like-minded people who help the upstanding citizens of the Imperium rid themselves of the possessions that are weighing them down. Is that so? Terribly noble of you. It's a heavy burden, but someone's got to shoulder it, don't they? I'm glad you see where I'm coming from. So, what kind of goods are you willing to buy? Tech is always the best. If it's broke, no sweat, we'll fix it or take it apart. And if you score something so nasty that your fussy, everyday traders won't even look at it, fear not, just bring it on over. Leave it to me and my boys to find the right buyer. The handling of sacred technology by laypersons uninitiated in the Omnissiah's priesthood is a Category 8 blasphemy. Incriminating evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit named Old Richa has been recorded for use in future judicial proceedings. Dude, I love Pascal. She chuckles darkly. Do you mean to threaten me, Tech Priest? Well then, I'll keep a record of this conversation too. I wonder which of us will feel the harsh hand of justice first. Will it be me, standing in chains before your brethren, or you, standing in an airlock before my boys? Damn. So what do you sell? Navy Swashbuckler's Coat. 10% parry reduction and armor penetration for melee attacks. Not bad. Medikits. Intoxicating Elixir. What is that? 15 strength, weapon skill, and willpower for 2 turns. Or minus 20 willpower. Okay. Bayonet Knife. When the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a 1 cell range, that attack also inflicts bleeding. I don't know about that. Serrated Greatsword though. On a critical hit, this sword inflicts 1 stack of the laceration effect. For each stack of laceration, all attacks of this sword against the same target deal plus 10% damage. Oh, this could be good for Heinrichs. Okay, I'm gonna think about this again. I don't wanna commit to anything yet. So she wants heretic trophies and Xeno artifacts. Also, we can get 7,000 reputation with them if we do this. I have to see what everyone wants and like plan accordingly, right? Yeah. Tech use. Okay. I guess I robbed them. They won't mind, right? They'll understand. Oh, by the throne, that's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the Anvers. What? That's the one. I think he was from the Kasbalika. Well, his troubles are over now. The upholstery of the dirty sofa moves slightly. A soft hissing can be distinctly heard from the depths of the furniture? What? Master-crafted power maul. Also, we can't even do anything with him. Huh. I like how this bot is just following us all the time, announcing who we are. It is kind of annoying to have it pop up all the time, but I guess we chose it, so Gorday's Katov. It's just rotten having no one to talk to. Leftovers of pitiful food are stuck to the sides of the plates. Okay, who are you? The flabby man in worn clothes is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up at you do you notice his eyes, large, piercing and full of sorrow, a stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. Could it be that someone actually wishes to keep me company? He takes a closer look at you. Not just someone, it's Lord von Valancius himself. Yours is an ancient and glorious line, your lordship. A number of magnificent structures built on your ancestors' orders. Both your defensive and decorative purposes remain in the Scarus sector. They keep your dynasty's memory alive despite the fact that it has long since focused its endeavors in a different sector. Allow me to introduce myself, Gordei Skatov, architectural historian. You look deeply despondent over something. What happened? Here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here's the story of Gordei Skatov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds. Until one day, oh, that accursed and blessed day, until one day I came into possession of something quite special. Gordei pulls what looks like a book or an album with a homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both the pages and the binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Design, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago, in the times of Footfall's constructions. What a curious read! Please, tell us more. As Cassia takes a side step forward, Gordei smiles and shows her some of the faded pages. Footfall's founder, Lord Parsimus, was obsessed with his creation's grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to be upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses, the archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangements of balusters. What? And the interior, polyphorous 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long, cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of Furibundus and use it to brighten the holes in the hearts of the asteroids, stained glass windows and mosaics, bas-reliefs and statues. Engrossed in his own description, Gordei stands up and starts tracing the outlines of arches and galleries with his hand. Keep listening, yawn or leave? Idira blinks sleepily, barely suppresses a yawn, and starts looking around with a bored expression. I mean, let's let him tell us, I guess. Emerging from his reverie, he catches himself, blushes slightly, and loudly flops back onto his seat. I apologize, I got carried away. But you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think of anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It is no easy feat to cross 2 sectors, especially for a common citizen, albeit one who has some resources at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction or for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space-time, of course. For me, it was much less than that, somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all of my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump in place of the exquisite portico, I have no idea how you pronounce that, metal anthills clinging to the columns, the marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding for their hovels. It's been 1,000 years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I had suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It's like stumbling upon the horrible, decomposing corpse of your beautiful beloved. So then, ink and paper too can lie and cause pain. Does this mean that all I have ever read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? I mean, not always, but most of the time, I would say. That is tragic indeed. I wish I could see Footfall the way its creator envisioned it. But yeah, I don't know, from my perspective, I think it looks cool. But you are an architectural historian. Is what happened to Footfall not part of its history? Yes, Footfall's current appearance, slums fused together with the remains of majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe if other places have taken after it, thereby solidifying it as a new style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I have spent on Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. Oh? After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting, a ciphered message scattered throughout its pages. Taking the form of a riddle, it described certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creators. What if these riddles lead to something, a wondrous discovery? I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. Riddles? A flash of burning, almost childish curiosity brightens Cassia's austere countenance. Have you not tried to make this wondrous discovery for yourself? I have, of course, but I'm an old man who is blind in one eye and can barely move his legs. I never found anything, but that doesn't mean there is nothing to find. Tell me about them. The first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the center of the district and into the void toward the neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived after all those years, it is there somewhere. The second location is the Lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen the Footfall's atrium, haven't you? I mean, not yet. The whole atrium is just a nave of the former little cathedral. The Lizzie's entire so-called palace would have fit inside what was meant to be not but a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger. But alas, its construction was just getting underway when Dwayne died and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drusus the Warrior. And that's all I know. I wish you luck in your search. Okay, so let's see. Footfall's great cathedral was never built. The turret that would have crowned its colossal dome is now located in the atrium, where it serves as a chapel of St. Drusus. There might be an ancient cache inside it. The destroyed bridge in the shadow quarters may contain a cache left by the builders of Footfall. The destroyed bridge. Have we seen a bridge? I don't remember actually. Karus 50%? Oh yes, the decanter used to contain a cheap amasec, which for the sake of attractiveness has obviously been enriched with a deodorizing agent. Okay. More stuff. Is that it? Is that everything in here? I don't see anything else. Yeah, I think that's everyone. By the way, does this place have no barman? Oh, Octaviana. The burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown device that is clinking melodiously. She has a rough-looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move, as if independently of the rest of her face. Welcome to the Adeptus Amasecus, sir. What can Octaviana get you? Amasec? Low? Something more interesting? Octaviana's expression changes dramatically when she sees Kibella. You there! You should know that if I see one dead body around here, I'll have you thrown out of my bar with a hole in your head. Your kind doesn't scare me. And I'm not about to let you ruin my business by leaving corpses all over the room. You being here is already making half my clients feel less thirsty. I have heard your threat. Do not fear. If I must kill someone here, you will not find the bodies. What is this place? You're in the oldest watering hole on the Footfall, sir. The Adeptus Amasecus is the only Adeptus one can find on Footfall. I'm Octaviana. I serve drinks, lend an ear, and if it comes down to it, quite the rowdy ones. Folks usually come to the Amasecus for either pleasure or business. Might I ask what brought you here? It's been one thing after another lately. I figured I was due for some me time. Give me a splash of the local hooch, would you? Octaviana looks at you closely, then takes a bottle from a shelf and uncorks it. The transparent, pungent-smelling liquid quickly fills the glass that sits between you. Pascal's respirator hisses quietly, and he says in an insinuating tone, "The alchemical composition of this substance is known to me, but never before have I come across such an unusual application. An exquisite path of martyrdom in honor of the Omnissiah." Take a good look at it. Oh no, what? The strange industrial smell, the thin film on the surface. Whatever it is that's been poured out for you, it seems unlikely that its original purpose was ingestion. Is this your attempt to poison me? Pardon me, but you were the one who asked for the local hooch. It's the best homebrew you can get from the tech riffraff on the lower asteroids. Locally produced, high-octane number. Footfall's got no greenhouses or fruit orchards, sir. The people here get by with what they have. I mean, ostentatiously dump the liquid on the floor. Do I drink that? I'm gonna try. Oh, thank God. The liquid burns your tongue, then your throat, then your stomach. It takes your breath away, but after a few seconds, warmth spreads throughout your body, and your head feels a little lighter than usual. Octaviana clicks her tongue in approval. That's the second time I've seen a noble drink the octane blend without wincing, but I won't offer you any more. I've got just the thing set aside for such an occasion. Octaviana grabs a dusty, unopened bottle from under the bar and a clean glass. The amber liquid splashes against the crystal walls as she adds in a couple of black pebbles. The soft, spicy aroma tickles your nostrils. You said I'm the second person to drink that octane blend without wincing. The first was Caligos Winterscale. That's right, the head of House Winterscale himself used to come here often. Impressive guy. True, whenever he and his officers come through the door, the locals would find themselves a hole to hide in. Drinks weren't the only thing his lordship liked knocking back. If someone so much as looked at him funny, he would paint the walls red. Okay, let's drink. The Amasec warms your throat pleasantly. You can make out a hint of spice, the flavor of an oak barrel, and a distinct earthly aroma. You feel a little more at peace, and you reach the bottom of the glass sooner than you'd like. How are things here on Footfall? Haven't been to our fine station for a while, have you, sir? As per usual, there's never a dull moment. Either someone is getting shot in a square, or some rich guy is going on a safari to hunt commoners in the shadow quarters. Sure, the Lees make sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of business on the station, but what happens on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. We make do, but the real trouble is, with every passing day, it gets harder to find grub. I heard that some horrors are happening in the void outside Furibundus, that not all ships are making it here, and the Lee's old patrons don't seem to be in a hurry to help. It's taking a toll on Vladame's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, he'll have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Odd name. The Adeptus Amasecus, not very reverent. What makes you say that? Do you know where you're standing? On the deck of the Martyr's Endurance, a sacred vessel that once belonged to the Adeptus Administratum. 100 years ago, the bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish a department, set up some kind of record keeping, overhaul Footfall, and make everything here follow a billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it was a Martyr's Endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them, but the locals like to come here to make deals and count their money like before, in this temple of the Imperium's accountants. Over there you can see even the signs being preserved, partially. A great place and the new name fits perfectly. I don't know how a place like this could appear in the Emperor's light. It's a dive like any other, no better or worse than the rest. Nah, it's a great place. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often that we get important visitors here, and it's even less often that they really appreciate the place. No doubt you've picked up a lot of local knowledge working in a place like this. Do you know anything about the Anvers gang? She gives you a searching look, then answers in a lowered voice. Maybe I do know something. But let's not shout about it to the whole bar, alright? I'll be here long after you walk out of this bar, and the Anvers respect no agreements, laws or other gangs. You look at them the wrong way, and you're dead. Anyway, to the point. Those Anvers are scum among scum, the most unhinged goons you can find on Footfall, and even other unhinged goons want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy, no territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader who most of the Anvers haven't even seen once. This leader sends them leaflets with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The leads try to bring them into a line, but it's like this. You clear out one group and in the meantime 5 more spring up somewhere else. Like I said, no one knows who their leader is, or where this leader operates from. But here's what I've noticed. The most recent Anver leaflets, the ones so fresh you can smell the ink off them, always show up in the same area on the Big Slum asteroid. Let me show you where it is really quick. She uses drops of liquor to draw a basic map right on the bar. Right around here. I'm positive they are printing their little poems somewhere in this area. Give me the latest? This one might interest you, a tale I heard from a tipsy voidborn from a cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Aviorus system, and came upon a shuttle wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered to the inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was bound for Footfall, her cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived the shipwreck, it could be quite a lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sod was here bawling about how his crew tossed out a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash, and it was his fault somehow. He hid the fact, and once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run. No surprise there, had they discovered his blunder, he could have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship he served on usually goes between Footfall and Winterscale's realm. She passes the 100 Dreams Crossroads and Langren's Belt. Oh, I think we have to go here to the belt. We have a quest for it. If you happen by that area, you might want to look for whatever that idiot chucked overboard. Okay. So it looks like we can travel like the space or something later on. That will do for now. Okay. So we have 2 new rumors, I guess? Yeah. Dumped cargo. A careless officer sent a valuable piece of cargo from a ship into the rubbish chute. The cargo may have been jettisoned somewhere in the 100 Dreams Crossroads or Langren's Belt. Right, and we have to find a shuttle here. Okay, that's fine. So I think that's everything in the shadow quarters. And in this bar, I don't seem to be able to find a way to get to the place we saw from the note from Cinder. I don't know how to get down there. Like, this seems blocked. And I'm not sure what this is all about here. Under the floor, concealed by the gloom, is an elaborate jumble of pipes, chains and cables. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll go to the atrium, right? Rot and where the shadows are deepest of all. Wait, oh yeah, we have to do the bridge thing as well, right? Back in the shadow quarters. Do we know where that is? Do we have a marker or anything, maybe? Let me see really quick. Nah. I don't know what bridge they're referring to. Like this? Huh. Maybe now that we have the rumor, we get a check somewhere? Yeah, I don't see anything. There is a ruined bridge somewhere. I mean... yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna look around, I guess, on my own. Go through the area again and see if I can find any checks. And when we come back, we're just gonna do that, if there is anything. Otherwise, we're just gonna move on to the atrium. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.